using VAC service to build customer trust. And before we begin to the matter, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Faisal Nistala.
My name is Linda Sophia.
My name is Tujuan Hakim.
My name is Alvin.
And before we begin, have you ever wondered why some companies lose their customer even when they provide a good technical service? And the answer is not about skill, it's about trust. And through this presentation, we will discuss how to build a customer trust stronger. And on the first slide will be explained by Sally.
Okay, hello everyone. This is the graphic about the expect market paradox. This is the start about contradiction currently happening in the expect manufacturing. The white graphic about the boom market growing, 6% annual growth and the projected 3 million units sold by 2026. The prediction in the 2026, the products sold in 3 million. And the yellow line is about the collect trust budgeting. This is 7,707 national consumer complaint. And the expect electronic service represent the highest of the grievances. Next. This is the root cause. Information asymmetry. Have a complete knowledge. The technician have a complete knowledge, and the customer don't have knowledge. They are blind about the technical. And the result, because the technician have a complete knowledge, they use the knowledge to fight inflation, to feed inflation, fake damage. They using substandard parts and exploiting ignorance. This is the limitation of external rules. Why standard regulation fails? Because the structural blind spot. The state laws and professional certification cannot monitor a private one-on-one interaction inside a customer's home. And the confidence gap when the technicians are only motivated by the fear of getting caught. Integrity vanishes the moment external monitoring disappears. And the next slide.
Alright. On this slide, you can see the difference between external monitoring and moral autonomy or amanah. External monitoring means people do the right thing because they are afraid of being caught. Meanwhile, amanah is different. Amanah means people do the right thing because it is their responsibility and it's the right thing to do. And that means they will stay honest even when nobody is watching. Alright, in this slide we can see how amanah applied in action or in real world. There are 3 points on this slide. The first point is process education. We should explain all the problem honestly to the customer. And the second point is cost clarity. Before we begin the work, the action, we should tell how all the price, all the costs to the customer. And the last point is maintenance coaching. After we do the work, we should tell how to take care of the equipment or how to maintain the units. Alright, next. On this slide, we can see the difference of people doing business. The first is transactional page and amanah page. Transactional page is only focused on making money quickly. Meanwhile, the amanah page is only focused how to help customer, how to educate customer, like educate customer objectively, transparent prices, replace equipment when technically necessary, and the goal is to build a long-term customer benefit. Next, right in this slide will be explained by this one.
On this slide, you can see how Amanah, which means trust and responsibility play an important role in improving service quality. Amanah stranger to Sukai Serqual dimension reliability and assurance. Reliability means providing actual repair and service based on proper technical procedure. And assurance means reducing customer concern through transparent communication, pricing, and professional behavior. When customer receive valuable service and feel confident in the technician honesty, their trust increase. As a result, customer loyalty and retention can improve significantly. Raising reaching up to 68.4%. The next slide. This slide and the hidden dimension economy and ecology. From an economy perspective, Amanah preventing market failure by encouraging honest and professional practice. From an environmental perspective, Amanah reflected the concept of Khalifah fil art, where humans are responsible for protecting the earth. And a system calibration improve energy efficiency. Will proper replicant handling have reduce on zone depletion and global warming caused by frail rebuild. In solution, Amanah creates value not only for business and customer but also for society and environmental sustainable.
And the next slide is fixing the future vocational education. This is the blueprint metaphor. There are 5 and false. This is explain how technicians corrupt their customers in service market, specifically HVAC technicians. And the input is technical skills combined with Islamic professional ethics. They enter the pipeline, the character formation in this clause. This is acts like on to the customer, even given the change. And the main message is the regulation and laws cannot watch the technicians when they are working inside the customer's private room. Therefore, harness must be become to their own internal moral autonomy or amanah before they graduate. And we must teach character, not just a technical skill. Integrity must be an ingrained habit before technicians enter the market. And next, the ethical blueprint, executive summary. Let us break down the 4 dimensions of this blueprint. The first and second is about the core problem and the solution, and the third and fourth is the practical and macro impact. And the first one is information asymmetry. Market growth is high, but trust is broken because their technicians exploit their knowledge advantage over blind customers. And the second is let me introduce the internal compass. In external laws, we must accept that fail in the private homes. There fail to monitoring the technician when they're working. Only amanah or external moral autonomy guarantees honest service in the dark. And the third is radical transparency. Trust is rebuilt through 3 daily pillars: precise technical education, zero hidden fees, and proactive maintenance coaching. And the fourth, beyond the customer, honest technicians don't just boost customer retention by 68%. They protect the economy from market failure and the earth from climate degradation. In conclusion, from this presentation is external regulation can successfully govern the technicians' hands, but only amanah can govern their heart. If we want to fix the HVAC service market, we must first fix the foundation of vocational education. Thank you.
Alright, because there is no audience, so there is no question and answer session, and so we will close this presentation. We hope Payedi enjoy our presentation, and we hope this presentation will be useful and make benefit. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.